Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him out of club. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. That's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Turn like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still more.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Starting from the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Stop.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll go play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mega. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
He's throwing
I've
around.
talked
He's
to you over the
fucking
years,
hitting
the transition to the
wide
NFL where
open.
the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
You know, I think bullshit out of it.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Bravo 80.
Now it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
33. 43 rails.
Throwing from the gun. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
On the ball.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
52 blaster. Ready?
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on, set. Yellow, foot, black, ultra. Needle blue. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds London on the slant. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion left.
60 red. Hut.
He'll work against the blitz. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Okay, right.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready. 45. Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Koo able to put it through. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. He gets this one to Strange. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gets him on the out route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Oh, got a punt.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline. First down from the 42.
Down. 10 black. Ready?
From the gun, it's Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Red, 38. Set.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 14. First down, Falcons.
Running back sent in motion. He stays up. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break.
Ready, set.
Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Set. Set. Hunt.
Here's Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
Vikings nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
That's back there, dog.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Quick toss headed left. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
70 range. Come on. Set. Nice. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 25-yard attempt.
Reichard connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And the Falcons first down.
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll throw it here on first. And they'll try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. Spins out of one side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hut.
Throwing off the play fake. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And this one does not go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ready, set.
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it.
Ready, set.
They'll run it with Robinson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Check up.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set up. 9, 70
Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First down from the 42.
Black set. 10 black. Field black.
Back now, pressure coming. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 37.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here we go, set.
A gain of 7.
50 green.
First down, Atlanta.
Needle blue. Green jack. Hut.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now. Yellow. Hey, hey, blue. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set.
From the gun on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Back to Pitts it goes. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Koo able to put it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, it's going to be more interceptions.
And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Vikings take it. For first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play action, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
19 Lion. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagle. 6.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Down. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's McCarthy to throw. He's going to hit Felton. This is caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set up. Viking 18. Go.
McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that means third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue struck, yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Vikings get there. They're going to win this rep. Looking quickly here.
Watch out now.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Claws red. Yellow, 43. Set.
Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
46-yard line.
Set button. 45. White. Ready.
He's going to throw it. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Running left is Robinson. Still has some space inside the 35. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. From the red zone now. He gets this out quickly to London. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Robinson. There's a design run. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings 3. To kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
7 Pirates. Come on. Set. Viking 8. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, I got him. I got him. That's me. Hunt.
On play action now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Trap 60. 19 tight. Check go.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So we're through 3 here. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Next red. Black 40. Watch out now. Stay with you.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They're going to try and throw it here. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Block. Cut.
Another one here to London. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go now.
An option give to Robinson. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Set right. Here we go. Set.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. 60 red.
Now bring a tight end in motion right.
Cut.
Throwing off the play fake. He gets it to Fant. There he goes. Right sideline. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ready? Hawk 70. Take over.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. Now here he goes down the right sideline. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Come on, set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point by Kill is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead.
Vikings 11.
Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Free, my dude.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Set. Riggs. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
On the 6.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. McCarthy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ty Felton, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and short.
And 3
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's still going at the 30. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready?
Staying with Robinson. And he is caught and sent out well behind that line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long coming.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know.